you. For those who don't know me, my name is Brenda Lee Kitchen. I'm the coordinator of Protect NL. Just want to say thank you to, first of all, Miss Leanne Dupuy. Hey! And Guy Dupuy. Hey! And Mr. Bill Edison.
Hello.
And I cannot leave out Mr. Robert Loader, who's been holding on to balls of government, squeezing tight. Woo, Robert! We're really excited because this is a very important time, and that's we have to be talking to Newfoundlanders and Labradorians about the devastation that is coming to our island in the way of these wind turbines and hydrogen ammonia plants. We're continually trying to make sense of projects that simply do not make sense. And we're very lucky to have Miss Bernice Case here. Oh, Bernice! Miss Christine Burke here today. And Christine knows firsthand what happens when these wind turbines move into your area. So, Bill, did you want to say a quick introduction about this beautiful lady?
No, go ahead.
Okay, Bernice, why don't you come forward? And next time I do it, I want you to kick me in the butt, okay?
Her story completely speaks for itself, and like you'll never hear a message like this again.
And if you have any questions, Christine is more than happy to answer any questions that you have.
Hi, everybody. I am from Ontario, and I live in a century home. My grandfather was 99. My grandmother was 94. They did not drink this water. It was pristine. It was crystal clear. A lot of our aquifer was over 12,000 years old. Excuse me. This is not my cup of tea. As you've seen, I said in my video. I hear the videos out and getting spread out here. This is great. This isn't easy.
Thank you.
In 2009, we brought 5 turbines into our area. In 2009, they brought 5 turbines in. They used pile driving method to put them up. My neighbor's water went gray black, and then they put 55 more around me, and more families lost their water. Some didn't, because the aquifer is not a straight cardboard kind of thing. It moves, it branches. So we warned the government at every level that this was happening. They put 34 more turbines. So I sat there, I witnessed, I protested, I witnessed families, sat with families, we waited for their water to be destroyed. And it happened as we said it would. They promised us a health hazard investigation. It was reduced to an all hazard investigation. They took the samples, they tested the water, but they didn't test the sediments. The sediments I opened up with through donations and a campaign fund. I got 9 families. I sent the water to Michigan in the States and had it analyzed, and this is full of toxic heavy metals. So how many people out there have this is so I have 10 filters on my water system. With a 60% scrub, so this is still getting through my taps. There's a lot of families that have got this, and some of them might be drinking it and not know it.
They were told by the government it was okay to do that.
We were told that, yes, our medical officer told us it was sand. It was okay to drink, it'll just pass out the other end. So I came here with a warning. This isn't good. There's infrasound. I have heart palpitations. I can't even open up my bedroom windows at night because of the whoosh and whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. What else? It's tough to tell you a decade story in 5 minutes. It breaks my heart that we've been here, 5 days now, and traveled your beautiful island. Oh my God, this is God's land. It's God's country. It's beautiful here.
Have you responded to your request?
Yes. I'm sorry. The closest turbine to me is probably right where that tower is at, 1,500. That's one. Then I have another one next to it, another one on the other side of my house. I can count 32 of them at the end of my driveway.
Does your province have any legislation?
They're at 380 some feet now. I have a friend that lives in Ottawa. They are 685 feet. They're only 4 years old, and they're already replacing the blades. And these blades are, I'm sure you all know what they're made out of. They're all toxic material. Where are they going to deposit them here? Where are they going to put them when they have to start replacing the blades? And these turbines are the tallest in North America at the moment. They were supposed to come around us, but because of this, they won't admit it, but because of this is the reason they didn't put them up.
Did you say they're replacing blades at 4 years?
4 years.
They tell us that they'll last at least 20 years, the wind turbine blades.
These are prototype turbines around Ottawa right now.
Everything here is prototype.
And they're already replacing the blades. Yesterday, one got stuck on traffic because I'm in communication with Industrial Wind Action Canada. If you go into their webpage or their website, you will see the broken blade on a trailer that they're hauling out. Where are they going to put it? That's their question. Where are they going to put it? Where are they going to put it here?
Does your government have any legislation regarding turbines?
Meaning?
Is there for example, in Alberta, they're not allowed to erect a turbine any closer than 35 kilometers to a house.
That's a very new thing that they just.
That's a new one, yeah.
And that was
Do
for
you
the
guys
parks.
have any?
They didn't change the setback. It's 1,500, I believe, 59 meters. They didn't change the setback.
There's no legislation in Ontario.
So
So what we got to fight for is legislation.
Bernard Davis was so proud of World GH2 that they went 1 kilometer away from people's cabins and houses. Like, they committed to that. He thought that was a great thing. Gave him a big pat on the back. 1.5 in Ontario, minimum. 35 kilometers in Alberta, minimum. And we're going to go 550 meters in New Bay Lake?
That's horrible, horrible.
Like, that's where it's to. Right?
And is this not a democracy? This is not supposed to be a dictatorship. These turbines are coming anyway, no matter what we do. Is that what happened to you?
Can't believe that, Paulette.
What? We can't believe it, but it looks like it's going that way.
We've had asked to have the health hazard investigation resumed. To date, they have not responded. Our municipality had asked the Ministry of Health to complete their investigation because they did not analyze the sediments in the water. We did. They didn't. So we're asking them to do their job, look at the people's houses, find out what's in their water. Is it safe? And they are not responding as of yet. As of today, they have not responded.
We have departments of health that aren't doing their job. If this is a health hazard, it shouldn't be allowed.
We have to identify immediately a baseline of our water, all of our resources. Before these guys get a chance to come in here and start tearing things up, we got to get independent, right? The Department of Health is no more than the Department of Environment and Climate Change. They're all departments. And if one will tell us a little bit of inaccurate information, how can we trust the other, right? So let's get some independent testing. Let's find out what we've got here before this happens.
To protect yourself also, you should get yourself a certified well driller just to have the letter or the certificate that your well is fine. It's working fine. Then get your baseline test done. Find out exactly what's in your water. They'll blame it on your well if something goes wrong. So you've got that as a backup. Get your water tested so if something happens.
So that would be a really good idea for new day cabin owners to get that spring stuff done and take a little bit out of your road budget. And let's get that done. And the same thing for all the municipalities, get it done independently. Right? Even though we're all on the same line here now, or a lot of the communities are, let's Northern Arm. There's a lot of people down there, ground source water. Right?
And the turbines are going inside the boundary. And they say that our council has asked them to turbine, and they say they look at it. They look at it. But we should say no. Do not come inside of our boundary. We do not want it. We tell them, according to Marilyn Monroe, we tell them immediately, we tell them in French, we tell them in Nepal, we do protests, we call in 12 line. How do you stop? How do you stop them? That's what I'd like to know. How do you stop them?
Well,
I don't want violence. I don't want the guns to come out.
No.
And no, but is that what has to happen for them to stand up and look?
Well, at the last meeting for Everick and Botwood, I stayed. The meeting went till 9. I stayed until 9:45, and I was speaking. I had the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Ravi stood. Yep, and I took him to task on a lot of things. And I'll know something publicly right now.
He's a criminal.
No, I'm not going to announce that. I'm going to announce that at the end of that meeting, there was 3 of us standing there. It was Dean Command, Ravi stood, and myself, while the guys were taking the lights out. They set up down. And he actually shook my hand and guaranteed me that there wouldn't be 25 towers on the Northern Arm Hills.
So you got that behind you?
No. Dean Command instantly lost his crap and walked away. And there was no one else there to witness it. And I said, well, that means about as much as the rest of your promises, right? And I said, and not only that, I said, I'm not here to take the towers off Northern Arm Hills. I'm here to take your project off the table.
Hey! Here!
So we can. They've made more than enough mistakes. We own this land. The Supreme Court of Canada has come down. Thomas Clewitt posted it. They have said the people have the power. No elected official can assert more power over us than we have over ourselves. We have autonomy. Right?
They understand right?
No. They don't understand anything. They understand their
this.
narrative.
That's right, they understand.
The narrative comes from Europe. Who's calling the shots? We have Mr. Olaf and Miss Ursula, right? 2 of the most powerful people sitting at the G7 table, at least the ones that still got their faculties with them. So, this happened this week, and so don't think that this wasn't on the agenda. And what is the agenda? Ammonia? For what? 20% of these bombs, or we're going to turn it all into explosives, right? What is the story? I don't know. Just saying.
It's not even practical.
No.
To be moving ammonia, shipping ammonia, and when they get to Germany, they have 20% left. No. Is it 20%? Is that correct?
If anything, why don't we just send them the water and let them make their own ammonia? If we're going to give them the water, that's where all the money is. In the Everett financial assessment, $116 million was to be paid to the provincial treasuries for a royalty, a water tax royalty. Anybody remember Gisborne Lake? When they wanted to come here and take our water, we said no. Well, now they're going to come here and take our water, turn it into explosives, and we're going to say yes?
We say no! We say no! We say no!
I say
we
no.
say no!
We're with you, Bill. Okay.
We
So,
are.
absolutely.
And I'd like to see more people in this area.
And we will.
We'll get them.
We're seeds.
We'll get them.
Plant 1 strawberry seed, how many berries do you get? You plant a tree, how many apples
Not
do
in
you
my
get?
yard.
I know, because we don't know what we're getting sprayed with. That's another story. Anyway,
Anybody have any questions?
yes, please, for Christine. I don't want to be taking her show here. This is all about this lady.
Makes a lot of energy.
No, I'm done.
And if they can't, if people can't see, like you use your eyes, you use your ears, you say, this is not good. What's good about this? Yes. It's destroying the environment, the animal habitat, our water, our health.
Are you aware of the whales that are dying? The whales that are washing up on the state side right now in New Jersey? Massachusetts? Protect your whales. There's a lot washing up. The dolphins are washing up. All species of whales are washing up on shore because of the offshore.
Senator Andy Hearn from the state of Maryland held congressional hearings in December and put all these facts out on the table, and they were looked at just as closely as everything else the government's put out. Right? Companies, what's happening is all behind the scenes. The companies are redirecting their decisions in making green energy. Countries are pulling out of it. Companies are pulling out of it. The largest ones, Shell, BP, they've given up on green energy. It's a fallacy. If they don't make money, they're not going to be at it. And this can never make money, ever. There's no business case on the planet ever made for wind energy.
Alternative is natural gas. Why don't we push
Absolutely.
natural gas?
100%. Right?
That's
And
why
we got enough offshore we should be getting royalty checks like Iceland. We should be getting $15,000, $20,000 a year, never mind GST from the government. We should get money from our fuel sales, right? Our exports, but no. And just like our fish, our fishery, everything. It goes the same way. We see nothing. And that's why they got in line for us here.
Well, thank you for listening to me. Thank you.
So, I'd like to thank Christine for coming here. I'd like to thank you guys for coming here today. Please share with a friend. It took a lot for her to come here, and it's very much appreciated. And I hope this becomes a siren song for all the people of Newfoundland to realize that we are now just watching. We're spectators in this whole process is playing out. We're right around the corner. We will be the next victims of industrial wind development, right? They don't care about us, so we better take action.
Great, we take action and we can win! We can win! We can win! We can win!
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey!
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.